interwebs, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. My name is Skinny Minnie.
And I'm Pharaoh.
And last episode, we found out a lot about our case and how it's related to another one called SL9. So, time to do some investigating. Yay.
Yay.
Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? Well, the victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in a prosecutor's parking lot and a police department's evidence room.
What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're gonna try to find out. Or try to, at least.
Alright, let's do it.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's gonna be much help with this.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Would you mind coming with me? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go! Science awaits us.
I wonder what she's gonna show us.
Good question.
And that thick-rimmed glasses. Yeah, guess I never realized it.
Adorable pink little glasses.
Glasses.
You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Of course, it was our victim who was killed at the department.
And my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
And of course, the whole thing about the oil drum and whatnot.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yes, she kicked it over. It was brimming with water. We got it. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never.
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all. It's just, we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student.
Got that right.
Ugh. Well, whether there was bloodstains or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is Luminol testing fluid.
What the? Luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know? You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here.
And if she's gonna use that excuse, then why even have it in the first place?
I know. She's devious. Gosh. Here, look. I'll lend you these glasses.
Huh? Man, you had an extra pair of those things?
Whoa. To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Touch the screen to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some blood stains. Okay. Alright, okay.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ding, ding, ding.
Blood!
Blood! Oh.
I think you gotta click on it again.
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh.
I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a blood stain?
It's so,
Emma, you're shaking.
It's just, this is my first time seeing real blood.
Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, we'll definitely know that this is a blood stain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this, scientifically?
Where is it? Wouldn't it be the location, since it's on the truck?
Well,
Or is it the amount? Because, I mean, if it washed all the blood away, why would it just be this little much?
right.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the amount of, huh?
Yeah, go ahead with the amount. I think that might be the correct one. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little bit more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
It's strange. If they fought here, there had to be more bloodstains than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright? See how I'm marking up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain? See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yeah, that's very useful information to have.
I saved up my allowance to buy this. Okay, that's it.
Oh,
I wonder how much a luminol is anyway.
yeah, someone tells me it's not really that cheap, but then again, I really wouldn't know.
Yeah. We can't be too sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
It will drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah! It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
This Luminol stuff is gonna come in handy.
Ha! Oh. I didn't know who that was. I was like, I'll just say something. Ha!
Oh, man.
Oh, Angel's voice. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Star! You only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house.
Ew. Oh, sorry. It's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering.
Oh, great. We gotta talk to her, don't we?
I don't want to. Let me skip her. Oh, man.
You certainly put me in a tight spot today.
My apologies, Miss Star, but...
No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know.
Oh, yeah.
I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that I wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events was from different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. Ah! I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman.
I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what?
My gosh. Okay, you were a detective? Oh, yeah, thank you for asking, Adam. So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal when they faced me, they coughed it up.
Coughed it up?
Ew.
Ugh.
They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
Sometimes.
Oh gosh.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspects after suspect. And before long they called me the Cough-Up Queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And... oh, that's you.
And you were let go? Fired?
flashbacks. Yes, we know.
I mean, I guess I understand the point of flashbacks because maybe some people don't play the game
That's
right
true.
after each other. But still, I mean, for us, it's like, oh, I just saw it.
You saw what?
No, nothing. I was just saying, like,
Oh,
oh,
you just saw. Okay.
Us.
My
Yeah.
brain didn't function right now. Anyway, it's all because of that case, the SL9 incident.
SL. Oh, wait. She doesn't mean.
Yep, that's what she means. So what you probably want to do is present. I think it's either this. It's either the photograph or the paper.
Actually, I'm not really sure.
Let's try the paper. What do you think about this? SL9 incident? On that knife? And on that note? Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence from the case, the murder weapon. It was due for transferal on the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet.
Well, do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident?
Please? Pretty please?
Please?
Oh, wait, what?
What the woman?
Tell us.
I said please.
Oh, I think we have to present Goodman's ID.
Alright.
Since he was the head case guy.
Are you okay?
I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were cough-up queen, right?
Oh, we found this ID card here in this parking lot.
Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's.
But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department.
That's impossible.
Oh, I wish I could be so sure.
Tell us, woman. Tell us.
Stop
Please.
holding out on us.
Okay. Oh, there's so much stuff you have to present. That's the one thing I don't like about this case. We need to present the crime photo now. If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes.
So you went straight to the scene of the crime.
And climbed the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder? That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime? Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Starr. You lying was the problem. Listen here, you little girl.
Is that a throwback to my episode?
Yes, it is.
My
If you have
sister-
not seen his episode, I can't remember what number it was, but his sisters guest starred in his episode, and they did this scene, and his sister, it was really funny.
It was beautiful to say the least. I think it's actually part 70, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, why not? Give it a watch.
It was hilarious. Okay, sorry. Had to throw it back in there. I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time.
That time.
Now she's gonna tell us. Nope, I don't want to examine. Why? Doggone it. There we go. Ugh. Tell us about this incident, woman.
Finally.
Jeez. And that's when I learned the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I've ever handled. Aw, that's all
Hey.
them. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So, they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed.
Executed?
Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find any decisive evidence, not even a little.
What? But the criminal was executed, right?
Evidence, of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with that case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well.
Wait, could it be?
Exactly. Officer Jake Marshall. He's on security detail in the police department, isn't he? Why did she say that?
I don't know. This case, there's like a lot of weird things about it, so...
Alright, let's talk about Detective Marshall, and I think we'll... Yep. Oh, that's me. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I.
You haven't forgotten SL9?
There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait! Those lunches you sell. There is only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends. Boyfriends that help me investigate.
Miss Star's old boyfriends? How many does she have, anyway?
And do they not know each other? I mean...
I don't know. Or maybe they don't care? Let's not get into that.
Yeah, no.
Just when the detectives on the case had disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection. So, Rookie.
What?
It seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Well, yes.
Then you should take this.
Salisbury steak lunch?
I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Ooh, can I eat it?
Seriously, that looks pretty freaking delicious.
I'm so hungry right now. I've been painting all day and I haven't really eaten, so I'm like...
I'm just hungry. I'm hungry.
Miss Starr? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too, back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall.
Alright, well, we should probably move, but we will do that in the next episode, guys. Gosh, talking to her has made me winded and almost coughed up a hairball.
Yeah, she transferred over the title Cough Up Queen to you.
Oh no, I don't want to be the Cough Up Queen.
Maybe not a queen, maybe like a princess? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Oh, great, I made her cry.
Bye, guys.
Oh, I'm in deep doo-doo.